What is up, guys? AV17 here, back at it again with a brand new video. And today we're going to be just reviewing 2021, just as a year in general. Yeah, that's what it is. But yeah, I'm kind of just doing one of these types of videos where it's just off the dome, not scripted at whatsoever. None of my commentaries are scripted, but I kind of gather up my thoughts before I do them, to have an idea of what I want to say. I kind of did this for this video too a little bit, but for the most part, this is just off the dome, just random stuff I want to talk about. Because tomorrow I'm gonna have guests, and I really feel like I'm not gonna be able to make any important videos and like record them and whatnot. Just like tomorrow or whatever. So yeah, it's literally 12 right now, 12:24. That's why I'm like tired. I'm using a lav mic for the first time ever. So I don't know, hopefully this mic picks up my voice better during commentaries. And only commentaries, because that's what I'm going to use it for, because you can't hear any audio coming from my controller or anything. So, I'm just using the lav mic for commentaries, so hopefully it picks my voice up better for these types of videos. But yeah, overall, 2021 was basically just 2020 but better. 2020 wasn't a bad year in particular, at least for me. I mean, that might sound weird, but I mentioned it in my live stream for 2020, which I'm gonna do for this year too. But yeah, 2020 did suck a lot, but I felt like I transitioned with it pretty well. And yeah, 2021 just sucked in the beginning of the year and the tail end of 2020, but it also was amazing at the same time, because I opened myself up to a lot more diverse and different styles of music, and I really started to kick off this channel and try to go 100 for like everything. And I just kept releasing videos and just having fun, and I just really like doing this type of stuff, and I have lots of things set up for the future. Lots of different video ideas. I have music ideas where I'm actually going to be doing rap. I know that might sound weird because, as you can tell, my voice sounds very odd, but I'll find a way to figure it out. I'm not going to try to use autotune. I'm just going to try to make my voice sound natural, but sound different at the same time. You know what I mean? So yeah, it's weird how I'm talking to you guys, because I'm like talking like I'm talking to like a friend I know, but I don't really know anybody that's gonna have this video recommended to them, or whoever is subscribed to this channel, because I have lots of friends and people that I know that are subscribed to this, but I also have some people that I don't know at all in person. So it's just weird, because I usually talk from a different perspective, of just the general perspective. But yeah, this is just completely me. I don't try to put a filter over any of these videos. I just talk from my own perspective, or a general perspective, and I kind of give my take on things. So that's just to give you guys more perspective on how I think of certain things. And yeah, I'm all over the place with this video. I don't even know if I'm gonna edit it, but yeah. I think I might do like slides, of just showing the different topics I'll be talking about, and I'll put timestamps in the description, or just in the comments, or both, or whatever. Hopefully I remember this time. But yeah, I just want to put this video out so that I can edit it tomorrow, because I know I'm probably not going to be able to put out any videos for the time being, and until I leave my dad's house. But I'm definitely thinking of doing a live stream for the end of the year. So yeah, stay tuned for that. But yeah, so 8th grade was an absolute train wreck for me. I literally almost failed it. And yeah, by the way, this is like the school section of the video, so, you know, the title card or whatever that's supposed to be on screen, this is the school section. I don't know how I'm gonna do it. I've never done title screen things, but whatever, new things. I'm gonna try to do it. But yeah. 8th grade was absolute garbage for me. I just wasn't invested in anything. I wasn't. I was very hard to focus on just academics in general, and it was so easy to get distracted from looking at your phone and all the time and stuff like that, or just looking like anywhere else but like your typical school programs, or just, you know, it was so hard to resist the urge to just sleep during class, just turn off your camera and sleep, you know. I'm sure people are still going through that type of stuff if you're still online. But yeah, it was horrible. My math teacher was absolute garbage at teaching online, at least. My ex said that she was amazing, which is pretty funny actually. But for me, my math teacher was horrible. She either didn't transition well into being online and teaching an online school and an online environment, or she was just a bad teacher in general. Which doesn't make much sense because my ex is very intelligent and has had the same math teacher that I've had. So, I have no idea. Estoy haciendo un video. Pero papá, espera, estoy pensando de cosas ahora. Espera. Estoy seguro, este tiempo es nada para mí. Espera, por favor, es importante. Yeah, I just my dad off on accident. Didn't think he would be out, but yeah, oh man, now he's really pissed, but yeah. So I mean, I don't even know how he heard me. I'm pretty sure he didn't. He just must have wandered along to check on me. But whatever, anyway, yeah, it was just horrible. And my math teacher just wasn't good. She was very vague with everything she did. And she just kept switching subjects on pre-algebra and everything like that. And it sucked. Like, she kept switching subjects. She would give me homework assignments that were like 20 questions long. Didn't even know how to do the assignment. You know, we would do that assignment. She would give us 5 points for it. You know, I was like, going through all this work isn't worth it, in my opinion. It wasn't worth it. And even if I wanted to do it, or if I thought I could, I just still think it would be really difficult to just learn about every single subject at the pace that she was teaching me. And I went to tutoring, and it made me lose even more hope for the teacher, because basically all that thing was, like, all tutoring was just my teacher saying, like, oh, okay, class, just do your missing work. That's literally all it was. Like, we could have been doing that literally any other time, you know. And yeah, she would help the students, but like, it was for the most part just the students that were there physically, you know. But like, she didn't really help the people that were online. She was basically anywhere else but the camera. And yeah, she made me answer things on the board of things I barely know anything about, and it sucked. Like, she doesn't really understand how most kids just can't be doing that. Like, you have to teach them material and then kind of slowly reel them into that type of thing. But yeah, she wasn't a good teacher at all. And yeah, I had to do these stupid lessons called ingenuity lessons, and they're like 60 hours long, and I had it for science, math, and reading. Oh wait, no, not reading. I had it for gym class, believe it or not. But yeah, I'm gonna get to that in a little bit. But yeah, so basically I failed quarter 1 and 2 for math and science and gym. So they gave me ingenuity lessons, and each of them were 60 hours long. So that's like hundreds and hundreds of hours of work I need to do. And I just didn't think, this must be a joke, Like, I'm not doing this stuff, Like, I was baffled. Like, so the first time I did stuff for gym class, it was just overwhelming. So what happened was, they said that, like, I didn't even have a Zoom code or anything for that class. It was just something you do on your own. Like, there's not even a teacher. Like, and they told you, do these exercises and fill out this paper with your parents, like, signing them. And it's, like, an entire chart for each week. Not even joking. You have to do, like, each exercise each week. And I was just like, are you kidding me? Like, what am I supposed to do? I didn't even know what to do with these papers. They never asked for them at the end of the year. They never asked me to send anything with these papers. So I just, there was no like legitimate way of sending these things. And like the teacher never even asked for them. I don't even think I knew who my coach was. But yeah, like I'm not doing this stuff. Like, this is something that like everybody could just lie about. Like, seriously. Like, I think I saw that my girlfriend at the time said that she needed to do like exercises like 30 minutes every day because we used to be in the same school, but she was like online too, but in a different, like, she was in a different period and stuff. And yeah, she always said she needed to do exercises and whatnot, and I just never did them because I thought it was ridiculous to do them, on top of like just being burnt out whenever I was done with school, because it was just 6 hours of sitting there trying to retain a bunch of information when you're not in a school environment. It was just very difficult. It's basically near impossible. And yeah, it didn't work out at all. 7th grade was a cakewalk because Zoom was optional. Like, it was the easiest thing ever. We just went on in this app where all the teachers would post the assignment. We would do the assignment, get it done. And it was completely doable. Like the Zoom meetings were optional. But I would just do the work and just go to the Zoom meetings. I was actually interested in like science and stuff. And, I would just do the work and be done with it. I'd be done with all my work in like 2 or 3 hours. No 6-hour type of stuff. And my mom would literally get mad at me because she thought I was doing my work because of how little I spent on the computer. Because she was like saying, oh, everybody else, stays on there for 6 hours, but that's when they like enforce Zoom meetings for different schools, like, but for my school they didn't enforce it at the time, and it was like really early, like it was early 2020, and that was just so easy. You didn't have to go to Zoom at all. And then in eighth grade comes by and you have to go to every single Zoom meeting, and just every single, like, you have to attend every single just meeting that your teacher makes for you. And lots of times it ended up not working for me, and there's so many issues and problems I had with the computer. Like, it just wouldn't let me in the Zoom meeting, and there'd be so many technical issues. And yeah, so for gym class I also had to do ingenuity lessons, which was basically just every ingenuity lesson involved just having a video with someone talking about the subject and then sort of teaching it to you, or just teaching it to you, I guess, but like it was in the most broad and like boring and non-interesting way possible. And then you would just like do all the work from like for that particular subject, and it would just be an infinite cycle of, hey, you did the lesson, watch this video, watch this video, watch this video, do the test, do a lesson, and then like you would do like a big test, and then yeah, you keep doing that, and it took me forever. I literally had to do the rest of my like ingenuity stuff in summer school, and that was not fun. It sucked a lot. That's why like I did the June 15 like stream or whatever where it said like I need to talk, and I just talk about how like I couldn't play or anything, and like there was like a week where it was between the end of school, it was like I think it was after my last day of school video, and then it was like I think I had a week or two, and then it was summer school. So I had a week or two where I was able to have my PS4 and stuff and play and have fun, and then I had to go to summer school and just keep working at it for weeks. And I finally did it. It was no like accomplishing thing I've ever done. I don't even know if that's a word, but it was. I think it is. But yeah, it was like the most. It was just one of the most happiest moments of my life, because like I literally had to do like a second algebra lesson, like a second algebra ingenuity lesson, or thing. It was like algebra A and algebra B. I finished. I think I almost finished all of algebra A, and I did all of my science. I literally stayed up until 3 a.m. to finish science, and then I almost did algebra A, and then they gave me a second one, which was algebra B, and the gym class one didn't matter. I was just focusing on academics completely. I passed reading because I had a really good reading teacher, and she helped me with everything, and I literally missed my midterms for the end of the year. Forgot to tell you that, and I thought I was going to fail every single class, but apparently I didn't. I went off scot-free without failing at all. Like, I didn't, I failed. Like, I got a D in that class, but, I mean, it's still technically passing, so they let me on to high school somehow. But in the beginning of the year, I was doing really good with reading, so I guess that makes sense. Because they're like, they look at my record, and they're like, oh, okay, yeah, we'll let this kid go on to, 8th grade, and or high school, and plus everybody had a hard time with online learning anyway. At least I did, and I'm sure lots of other people have, because I've seen comments and stuff like that, people talking about it and stuff and whatnot. But yeah, like they literally gave me another 60-hour lesson, and yeah, I felt defeated, but hey, at least I had like a week or two to just do whatever I wanted, and then go to summer school, and then endure the torture of just working every day. But yeah, so the thing is that I passed 8th grade with just passing all of my core classes. So that's just math, science, reading, and that's really about it. And yeah, I basically, if you do, they force you to do good on ingenuity because you have to get everything right to pass everything. So whatever that grade is that you get is what replaces that current grade. So I got an A, or not an A, I got like a B in math, a B in science, or an A in science, I'm pretty sure, and in reading I got a D. So I passed all my core classes, so I was able to move on. And high school was pretty easy, honestly, and it still is. Like, it's just that I procrastinate a lot, and it's hard to get work done because of that. Like, honestly, I feel like I could have been a 4.0 student, like, this entire school year if I didn't procrastinate. And yeah, if my mom watches this entire video, yes, I procrastinate like lots of other people do. I'm not really ashamed of it because everybody else does it. It's a normal thing. Like, it's just resistance. It's a normal thing. It's like it's just human nature to want to resist things that are unpleasant to do. You know, you always want to feel creative and want to do fun things, not really do like boring algebra like homework that you're probably never really gonna apply to your everyday life in the future. I mean, not to discourage any math teachers out there. I have an amazing math teacher. I love my math teacher's personality. I mean, that sounds weird to say, but I like his personality. He's a nice dude overall. He's very down to earth and forgiving. He doesn't like assigning homework, and he's just a nice dude overall. Like, I don't know what else to tell you. He's just amazing. Like, best math teacher I've ever had in my entire life. Like, it feels amazing to talk to him and actually have conversations with him. He reminds me a lot of my 7th and 8th grade science teacher. Well, in the middle of 8th grade they switched, but yeah, like, he's just a very down to earth guy. And it's not the problem with him teaching, it's just how I interpret information and stuff like that. Like, he might be going a little too fast, so I try to write notes and make them look nice, and I take too long or something, and he just goes over the subject, and then I have to research about it, and then I procrastinate because I'm like, oh, I don't want to go home and watch these videos, or I don't want to go home and do this Discord call. I mean, usually when I set up a Discord call, I usually always attend it, like, with my friends, because it's my friends, Like, they help me stay on task, and they actually know what the hell they're doing. Like, I ask them 1,000 questions to just triple check, like, everything. Like, I can drive them insane. Like, I'm surprised they don't go crazy, because I'm like one of those people, those perfectionists. I have to, like, check over every single little thing, But yeah, that's my academics for you guys. I'm probably gonna have a 4.0 GPA for quarter 2 by the end of this quarter, which is pretty soon. Well, maybe not pretty soon, but it's a lot of time considering I have very little work to do for my classes. So yeah, I'm definitely aiming for that 4.0, and you should too, if you can. I'm not trying to flex or anything. I'm just saying. I don't know. Honestly, my high school is easy. It's weird because it's like part of the same school community and everything, but I guess it makes sense because it's physical only. There's no online crap or anything. I just find it odd that they just completely banned online school and just didn't improve on it, and they just decided to just do it physically. But whatever. Yeah, enough about school and academics. I'm gonna move on to music. So I know music might sound a weird thing. It might sound like a weird thing to talk about for a review of 2021, but music has had a big impact on me overall as a person, and it's just insane. Like, I take music very seriously, not just what I've made. Like, what I've made are just, little projects that I kind of like to listen to. I don't really do it as much as I used to, but I used to think that the things I made, like, with the app I had were good or decent, but it's nothing compared to what I'm going to be doing, probably in the next year. I mean, I'm pretty sure it's going to be just the next year, because I have like 2 days left before the end of this year, so yeah. But I've written so many lyrics down. I thought of so many different things and ideas for rap, and I've been inspired by multiple different artists that I've started listening to in the beginning of 2021 and at the tail end of 2020. And I just kind of want to go through all my biggest inspirations and how I've discovered them, and yeah, I'll start off with just people I kind of like listening to, or I used to like listening to, that, just people I really would listen to try to get my work done in 8th grade and stuff like that, which still took place in 2021, so just want to go over that bit. But so I discovered MGMT, which, here's the thing, I knew their hit songs because of like Spider-Man Homecoming, like I think it, damn it, here's the thing where I forget. It's like, it's, damn, I really forgot. It's one of MGMT's hit songs. I'm sure you guys know what I'm talking about. It's like, oh God. Oh man, I can't do this. I can't just let this slide. I have to look this up. MGMT. Is it Kids? Well, no, it's not Kids. It's not Kids. It's something else. Hold on, I'll look up hit songs. Time to Pretend, that's what it's called. I don't know how I forgot that. But yeah. They're the ones that made Time to Pretend, which I'm sure lots of you guys are familiar with. You've probably heard in lots of different forms of media. I heard it from Spider-Man Homecoming to begin with. And I've watched every Spider-Man movie. I actually just watched Spider-Man No Way Home yesterday because it's 12:51. But yeah, it was awesome. But yeah, I'm getting a little off topic. But yeah, it was amazing listening to, realizing that, when I discovered Little Dark Age, it sounded familiar, and I sound like I've heard this song before. And when I saw the video, it completely changed me. I didn't really like it at first, and I thought it was weird, but then I grew to like it, especially because before that, I started listening a lot more to MGMT, and, or not MGMT, MCR, My Chemical Romance, and I discovered a lot of tracks that I liked from Gerard Way, just as him, as an individual artist, and his own music, and the group that he used to have. I don't know if they're still active. I think they are, but they don't really do much anymore. But they definitely used to before, and they were one of the most popular emo bands ever, and I really like them. And yeah, Little Dark Age just sounded really good to me, and I would listen to that song on loop. I'm pretty sure it's one of the first songs I ever added to the Music I Like playlist that's on my channel. And yeah, I just added it to that, and I just listened to it on loop. I also really liked Kenshi Yanzaku. I think that's how it's pronounced. And yeah, I really like his music because one of my friends showed me some of his music, and I really liked it. And yeah, I haven't listened to his music in so long, but I started listening to it like the month it came out, around the time my channel was born, in August of 2020. And yeah, that also changed my life a lot. I jumped from so many styles. I've jumped from Japanese music, emo music, electronic music, rap music, you name it, Daft Punk type of music, retro type of stuff. I've listened to so many different styles of music, and it's crazy just how good music can be these days, and how good songs that are decades old are still amazing today. It's crazy. And yeah, I saw Little Dark Age, and I'm like, oh, what's this group about, you know? And I slowly started discovering more of their music, and I realized, oh, it's this group. It's the group that made Time to Pretend. And I didn't know anything about the song. I didn't know anything about the group or anything behind it. I just knew, like, the song, like, what it sounded like and everything. And I watched stuff. I watched the music videos and stuff, and I realized that's them. It's the person that made Time to Pretend, or the song I've listened to a lot of times. And yeah, it changed my life. I just kept listening to their other music, like Kids. I started listening to Me and Michael, like Electric Feel, When You Die. I've listened to, the Little Dark Age album a lot, and it all spanned off from this song called Little Dark Age, like the initial song from that album, and it changed my life. It was amazing. And then I don't know really when. I think it was in the beginning of 2021, but I think I saw this video where this guy was this rapper was, I think, doing a cosign video from, I think, Genius, and he was looking at speed rappers or fast rappers or whatever, and one of the rappers were Token, and this dude, oh my god, Token, he's like God. He's like, oh my god. I probably like him more than Eminem, to be honest. I mean, Eminem's amazing, and I respect him a lot. But Token, like, oh my god. He's like he's like so young and like has so much talent, and it really inspires me to just like I don't know, just go crazy over him. Like, his music is insane, and I love it. Like, there's so many songs I like from him. Like, I started off by seeing the reaction from the speed rapper or the fast rapper, and he was looking at Code Red, and it blew my mind away how good he was like rapping and how fast he was rapping. I mean, it wasn't crazy fast, but before this I haven't really seen like rap like that's this lyrical and this fast paced and whatnot, and it blew me away. Like, it was like listening to Rap God for the first time for me. I mean, I've listened to Rap God and it was insane for me, but it was like listening to Rap God again for the first time, and it blew me away. And I kept listening to that song on repeat, and then I started discovering more of his other music, and I realized how iconic he is because of how like young he started making music, and I wanted to be just like him, and I still do now. And I want to pursue lots of other things too. So yeah, he's a big inspiration, and I really hope I can meet him one day. And I don't know if this would ever happen, but maybe in like 5 years, I don't know, when he's like 26 or 7, I don't know. Hopefully I can do something with him. Hopefully I could at least meet him. I don't know. Hopefully I can build a big enough career to actually like make music with him, because oh dude, that would be the dream. Like, it's one thing to be a fan, and it's just one thing to just worship him. Okay, that sounds really weird, but okay. Basically, if I met Token, I would freak the hell out. I would go crazy. If I saw Eminem, I would still go crazy, but Token, I would be jumping off the walls. Ah, dude, it would be insane. It's like being a 7-year-old and wanting to meet Iron Man. It's like, it blows your mind. It's like wanting to see Hulk or Thor or Spider-Man when you're like 5 years old or whatever, and it's just one of those fantasies that you just want them to happen, But yeah, Token is the man. He's fucking. Sorry, I didn't mean to curse, but yeah, he's amazing. It like just me thinking about him just drives me insane. Like, it's like in the good way. I mean, it's like, I don't know, just music is so like, it makes me feel super euphoric, if that's the best way to describe it. And it just, listening to good music like what he makes just gives me goosebumps. Um, or it just makes me motivated to do things. And he has songs that are like bops and whatnot, but they're not just bops. Like he's so good with lyrical, just with writing in general, just making lyrics, and it's insane. Like seriously, like, and I loved his music to death. Like I just love his music to death. But I like Code Red. I like Chit Chat. I don't know how to pronounce this song. I'm gonna butcher it. It's like Deturus. I don't know. He doesn't say it in the song at all, I'm pretty sure. But it's like the music video is like filmed around a pool. It came out early 2021. I liked what's the song called? Oh, Happiness. Hold on. Flamingo. YouTube rapper. Treehouse. Token Diss. J. Cole Diss. Hi Billie Eilish. Or wait, it was Hi J. Cole, or I think, or basically any diss track he's made. Yeah, I honestly can't find a song I don't like from him. Exception. No Sucka MCs. That sounded weird when I said it, but I like that song a lot. Yeah, just anything. Okay, anything token related, I like it. Okay, if you like OD'd, like I freaked the hell out when I saw the music video. Like I went crazy and typed out an entire like essay in his comments section, just like telling him how he inspired me and everything, and how he's dropping this song and everything. And I just love listening to his music and how he changed my entire life. And yeah, like it's insane. Like when he released the song, I mean the song wasn't the most insane thing ever compared to his past like music videos or just songs in general, but it was still really good. Like even when he doesn't try, he still puts a lot of effort, and he still makes a good song, and it's a heartfelt song that is just true to life and how he feels as a person, or just how he feels like when he gets addicted to certain things because of like how sad he might feel, or if he goes through anything, he can get addicted off of anything he likes, like how it's literally said in the song. And it also blew my mind away because he featured or not Ski Mask, Little Skies, and I really like his music too. But yeah, like best rappers on like ever. Eminem, Juice WRLD. Oh, by the way, this is in no order. This is just the best rappers on earth. If you say they're not good, you're lying, or you don't like their political views. Like some of these rappers, I don't give a shit about their political views. We might have different views. I don't care. Like if you don't like someone because of their political views, you just we might have different views. I don't care. Like if you don't like someone because of their political views, you just stop. Just no. Just be. If you think they're talking bullshit, just change the subject. Change the subject and move on with the person, and just be happy with them. Accept who they are. I don't give a damn what your political views are. If you're an amazing person, I'll accept you for who you are. You know, I used to just be closed-minded. I used to just, like, I'm not saying, you know, if you're Republican or Democratic or whatever. I'm not saying if you pick a side you're closed-minded, but I used to just, you know, be strictly left-wing or right-wing. Now, you know, I shouldn't even really be talking about this. I'm a 14-year-old kid, but gonna be 15 in a month. But, you know, like, I'm just not Republican or Democratic. I don't care what you are. I'm just saying. It's I don't even know how I got up to this subject, but, you know, like, I don't I don't agree with their views, like, with some of their views, but I don't care. Like, honestly, I say fuck anybody that has to do with politics right now. Like, I don't like anybody right now. Like, just screw anybody that has to do with politics right now. Like, not like people with opinions and stuff. Well, some people really don't deserve to have opinions, but regardless, okay, here's the rappers I like. I don't know how I got to that subject, but here's the rappers I like. I'm gonna start like, it's somewhere. If anyone finds this video and sees this section of the video, please don't post this on anywhere else out of context, okay? Please. Okay? Just saying. Don't care what your political views are. If you're an amazing person, I'll accept you for who you are. That's what I'm trying to get here. But I like Eminem, Token, Juice WRLD, Ski Mask, Tom McDonald, Dax, Tech Nine, the Real AK. Definitely like the Real AK. Trying to think of other ones. I mean, MGK, he's alright. And it's weird how he keeps switching styles, but he's okay. I like his music. I like Kendrick Lamar. I like Logic, but I like watched a video where it showed Logic copying Kendrick Lamar, and then I was like, I don't know too much about Logic. I mean, he makes good music, but if he does copy people, you know, I don't know what to think of you anymore. Like, I've kind of ruined my image of you. Which doesn't really matter. I mean, he's making a shit ton of money because he's really good at rapping, but yeah. Logic, I guess. I kind of lost your respect, but Logic, yeah. Yeah, I'm surprised I was able to name all those rappers without forgetting their names. I always seem to forget, like, these legends' names just out of nowhere. But, yeah. I'll talk to you about how I discovered the Real AK. So, his first video ever was 16-year-old Kills Panda remix, and it blew my mind away because I think the first time I've ever saw it, it was like I saw the Panda video, right, made by Designer. I'm pretty sure it's Designer. I don't know, I forgot his name, but yeah. I saw the music video. I thought it was okay. I was showed it, like, someone showed it to me like a long time ago, and then I saw Infinite Lists. Yes, out of all people ever, I saw Infinite Lists react to, like, these kids that were rapping, or just these teens that were rapping and stuff. And the only one that was actually good, and that I'm pretty sure was in the thumbnail, was the Real AK. And this was at the point where I'm pretty sure he didn't really make music, he just made remixes, which is okay. But I didn't know anything about him. I just saw that video, and then years and years later, I rediscovered him, and I'm like, oh, it's that kid, you know, the kid that went crazy with that remix and everything like that. It was really when I started liking rap a lot more. And I was just listening to it for the past couple months a lot more. Especially Juice WRLD, because I kept listening to more of his older music and his newer music too, and I really liked his stuff, especially the new Burn song that he made. Well, it's not new. It's not new. It was made in like when it could have been anywhere before 2019. You know, rest in peace to Juice. Really like him. Oh, I forgot to also say XXXTentacion. Fucking love him. Really good. I don't really listen to his music that often, but he makes very good music that's heartfelt, and, and it's just really good. Okay, definitely like him. Okay, I don't really listen to his music, but I definitely like him. But yeah, I saw the video and it blew me away again. And then I started looking at his channel. I think this happened in November. I think it was like October. I think it was after Halloween, like a couple days after Halloween, or it was early November. And I saw the video, and then I went on his channel, and I saw like an album, a cover of like him when he was a kid, and it was like different songs, and I'm like, oh, this is cool. He makes music, you know, or not still, but he makes his own music. I was like, oh, I didn't know he makes his own music, and then I'm like, wait a minute, this dude has music videos, like, whoa, I need to check this dude out, you know, and I was so curious, and you know, I went through phases where I just kept repeating his music videos, like every day. I would just come home from school and just watch a new music video, or I would see music videos that I really liked and just keep rewatching them. And it was insane. Like, I started listening a lot to things like, here's where I forget, but I started listening a lot more to oh God, the first song I think I ever listened to him, I listened from him was like the first official music video song was, I think, Life Like This, which was really good. Or not Life Like This. It was Now I'm Forever. Then I think it was Life Like This. Then it was I forgot. I think it was I have these saved on my playlist on YouTube. I don't know how I forget these. It's just I've been listening to so many different things. It's clouded in my head. Hey guys, I'm pretty mad right now because I lost like, I don't even know how much. I lost like 12 minutes of like me talking, and I kind of forgot everything I was gonna talk about after I realized that it all got deleted and everything. But yeah, that sucks a lot. I'm really mad right now, like extremely mad and pissed off. But yeah, I need to check it out. Hold on. But yeah, I was talking about the Relay K and the music I liked from him, and yeah, I was gonna say like that I really liked the what's it called? Oh my god, I forgot again. Hold on. Okay, I actually remember this time. It's called Closed Off. I really like that song. I like No Games. I like 30 Blunts. I like What's Life. Bags to Bags. I like all those songs. And I was saying before, all this like all of these, like a bunch of these recordings were deleted. I was saying like that if the Real AK, Ski Master Slump God, and Token did a like collab, or they just made music together, it would be amazing, and it would be life changing or life altering. I mean, just listening to them individually in their different styles and their unique styles of music individually already blew me away and changed my entire perspective on music. Like, having them like together though, that would be insane. But yeah, I did this subsection where I did music, or not music, I did movies and games. So probably one of the best movies I've ever seen in my life, I would say, was Spider-Man Far From Home, that I watched yesterday. And yeah, it was amazing. I really liked it. They set up a lot of different ideas that could be possible ideas that could be used for a sequel, and I really liked it. I'm not gonna spoil it, but like Peter has a fresh head start, or just like a new start at the end of the movie, and I really like it, the way they set it up. There might be a potential Miles Morales type of thing going on later on. I'm not suggesting that Peter's gonna die. I don't know at all. I'm pretty sure nobody knows that. The only way you would think that Peter could die is if you've seen the comic books, where, like in the Ultimate comic books, I think, or where like Miles Morales like replaces Spider-Man. I almost said Speeder-Man, but he replaces Spider-Man basically because Spider-Man dies, and then Miles Morales takes over as the Ultimate Spider-Man, I think. But that's literally the only way they would make Spider-Man die. But I'm pretty sure they're not going to kill him off. Okay, there's like no chance. There's nothing really suggesting that. It was just I think a funny joke that suggested at Miles Morales in the movie. That's all I'm gonna say about that. But I really liked it. I liked all the different I'm not gonna say. I almost spoiled the entire thing about it. I mean, I'm sure lots of people already know about it, but whatever. I'm gonna move on because it's still pretty recent. But yeah, on to video games. I was disappointed a lot by Call of Duty Vanguard. Didn't play it, never want to, and never will. But I saw lots of reviews on it, especially like just reviews talking about how bad the game is, and I saw like, well, maybe not lots, but I saw like Angry Joe Show talking about it, and I completely understand his opinion on it, like, or I completely agree with his opinion. And you know, it's the same thing. It's like, it's just a different coat of paint. It's the same multiplayer, same zombies, same story or similar story. It's like same UI. They haven't really changed anything. There's like, I think there's like false advertising and stuff like that, which is never okay. And yeah, that's like one of the big main shooters that sucked this year. Another thing was, I played Battlefield 2042, and I'm actually going to be releasing a video either before or after this video. And yeah, right now it's okay, I guess. I mean, but it's been like maybe I think almost a month, or I think it has been a month after its release, and it's still a pretty buggy mess, and it's horrible that DICE, you know, didn't deliver on their promises, you know, of having a polished game or whatever, or they just, you know, always have it rushed. But, you know, any Battlefield has been, I'm pretty sure most Battlefields have been like this. And I've usually always come in to play the older Battlefields, or just Battlefield 4 and Battlefield 5. There's lots of older Battlefields, but, you know, I've come in to play those, you know, like, literally, like, years after their initial release, and they've already been polished and, you know, nice and whatnot. But, yeah, like, as far as I know, you know, DICE has to do a lot of work, and it's disappointing, but it's alright for what they have right now. Like, I just have to get good, I guess. But, yeah, it's okay. I mean, I don't like that they rushed it, but hopefully it they won't be a disappointment if they make Battlefield 6. But yeah, I definitely want to have this video just as like a type of review for 2021. I hope you enjoyed it. I'm definitely gonna be looking forward to doing that live stream for the end of the year, kind of like what I did last year, and this year, because it like carry over. It was 2020 to 2021. Well, this year we're gonna be doing 2021 to 2022, obviously. But yeah. I'm gonna try to live stream from 2021 to 2022, so hopefully I get to do that, because my dad's thinking of this crazy celebration tomorrow with people and whatnot, and that's why I'm kind of recording this video like last minute, and why it's like a jumbled up mess. But hopefully you guys are gonna see this timestamps below. Hopefully this is released before the end of 2021, like before the very end. And yeah, hopefully you guys had a good year. I know I did, for the most part, aside from the mental breakdowns I had from 8th grade. But yeah, I'm looking forward to 2022 and what the future has to offer, because I have lots of different video ideas, and definitely have some like lots of ideas. I've literally written essays and essays of lyrics for rap. Well, maybe not essays and essays, but I've written lots of lyrics. And yeah, hopefully, you guys had a good year. Yeah, I said that already. But yeah, I'm tired. It's 1:30. I'm gonna go to bed. Gonna have people over tomorrow. And yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. I'm sure we're not gonna reach the 100 sub goal, but it's fine. It's not really my main point to get super popular on YouTube, but it's just really to have fun. I love this channel and love everybody that's subscribed to it or just watches the videos. And yeah, hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you want to support my channel, hit that subscribe button. And I'll see you guys in the next AV17 video or live stream. So yeah, be ready for that live stream whenever it releases. And yeah, hopefully you guys had a good year, and stay safe and take care.